Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Morning Update. I'm Sam.
And I'm Piper. Today is the birthday of the greatest hockey player of all time.
The great one, Wayne Gretzky, won 4 Stanley Cups. He's the NHL's all-time point leader and is the only player to have his number retired league-wide, which is quite a special achievement.
Well, that's enough about hockey for today. Let's go on to the rest of today's announcements.
There's still time to participate in the Environmental Club's thrift store. Join in on this fun event where you can donate and shop for new clothes and books. It'll be on February 8th and 9th during lunch and after school in the room at the back of the small cafeteria. All you have to do is bring in any unwanted clothes or books in good condition to room 2280 by the end of the school day on February 7th, and be sure to tell Miss Greeley how many items you brought in. Then come shopping on February 8th and 9th. You can pick out as many items as you donated, or you can bring some cash to donate and shop instead. The more people that bring stuff in, the more fun the thrifting will be, so go through your closets and donate stuff next week.
Volunteers are needed for this year's Global School Play Day. This national event is run by the Tri-Town Council, and all you have to do as a volunteer is help organize and play games with middle school kids. It's as easy as that, and fun too. It will be on Wednesday, February 7th, right after school from 1:15 to 3, so you won't even be here late. Have fun and make a difference. Sign up to volunteer. You can email Dawn at the email below or scan this QR code.
Attention all students and faculty. Today, with weather permitting, at 3 p.m. the Masco Tark team will be launching the competition rockets from the high school soccer and baseball fields. Come cheer on the Tark team as they try to achieve the 820-foot rocketry altitude target. Rocketry Club will have their next meeting next week, Thursday, February 1st after school. Everyone is welcome.
Attention seniors, your transcript balances are due. You will not be able to buy a prom ticket or go on internship without paying those fees. Checks can be made out to Masconomet Regional High School and dropped off to Miss Jennings in the school counseling office. Pay up, seniors.
And more for you seniors, the Masconomet Regional Scholarship Foundation, MRSF, application is currently open and is due by February 16th. This is the only way to be eligible for the many scholarships through MRSF. Also, in Naviance, there are a lot of other scholarships that are available in addition to those through MRSF. More information on how to apply to each one can be found within the listed scholarship.
This week, we're highlighting the Mitchell Foundation Scholarship. This application is now open and all Middleton residents are eligible. The scholarship awards to an annual amount of $10,000. The scholarships are granted to students for 1 year of higher education and are renewable annually for 3 additional years, provided that academic achievement is satisfactory and that education occurs in successive years. This scholarship totals $40,000 towards your higher education. The deadline for this one is March 1st. Get to work, class of 2024.
The next open gym night will be on February 7th, and it will feature all things hockey. They'll reserve 1 court for basketball, but the rest will be focused on floor hockey games. So come out and join in. Practice your skills, get some exercise, and hang out with your friends. Join the open gym night on Saturday, February 7th from 7 to 9 p.m.
In sports news, tomorrow is a big sports day for Masco, so make sure that you incorporate sports into your Saturday plans. The boys basketball team will play at home at 1, and the swim and dive team will compete in the NEC League meet at 2 at the PBD YMCA. Also, tomorrow, the girls hockey team will play at Salem State at 3, and the boys hockey team will be playing in Haverhill at 5:20. On Sunday, the gymnastics team will compete at Yellow Jackets in Middleton. On Monday, the girls ski team will race against North Andover at Bradford at 3:45. On Tuesday, the boys ski team has their chance to race against North Andover at 3:45, and the girls basketball team will play at Beverly at 6. The boys basketball team will also play against Beverly, but at home, and that's at 7. And the swim and dive team will compete in the NEC Boys League meet at 6:30. Got some time on Wednesday to go to a game? Well, the boys and girls hockey teams will both be playing. The boys will play at Salem State at 7:30, and the girls will play at Haverhill at 8:05. Also on Wednesday, the girls ski team will race against Newburyport and Manchester Essex at 3:45. And finally, on Thursday, February 1st, the boys ski team will compete at Bradford. The indoor track teams will race at Gloucester, and the girls on the swim and dive team will compete in the NEC Girls League meet at 6:30 in Beverly. Okay, everyone, we're deep into the winter sessions, and all of our athletes would really love your support. So get on out there and cheer on some teams next week.
Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone's having a great week. My movie review is The Cinderella Man. And guess what? I watched this movie in Mr. Collins' history class. It is a true story about a champion boxer, James Braddock, who went through the Great Depression. He supposedly was a washed-up boxer who came back for the heavyweight championship of the world. James Braddock was a symbol of hope for the people struggling through the Great Depression. This movie has action-packed boxing scenes. It was produced and directed by Ron Howard in 2005. It stars Russell Crowe, Renee Zellweger, and Paul Giamatti. I really enjoyed this movie. You can watch it on Apple TV and Prime Video. Tune in next week for another movie recommendation. Have a great weekend.
Welcome to Beat the Basket. I'm your host, Market Basket Mike. Whether you call it Market Basket, The Bucket, or Demoulas, we all have some deep connection to this institution. Maybe it was your first job. Maybe you have fond memories as a child visiting the deli counter while food shopping to ask for a slice of cheese. Or maybe you're like me and you've spent the last 32 years watching Market Basket come to be one of the finest eateries on the North Shore. Each week, we'll put that theory to the test and determine whether or not North Shore institutions can beat the basket. In our first matchup, we're pitting the basket against a favorite Tri-Town pizza joint in an epic showdown of slices. We'll place identical orders of large pepperoni pizzas and compare the price, taste, and overall appeal to see if it is truly better than the basket. Let's go. All right, guys, we got our pizza here. First thing when we're looking to buy, we got to look at price. The basket, $10.99 a pie. That's dirt cheap. Our competitor, pre-tax, $17.90 a pie. Already a stark difference. All right, everyone, so we got the price. Now let's look and see if you get what you pay for. Here, we've got Market Basket. Look at the size of that box for $10.99. Here, we got our competitor. You can see the stark difference again in the size. All right, here we go. Let's take a look. Wow. Look at this pizza. All right, so let's take a look at the basket first. Initial observation, good Roni to cheese ratio. Look at that crust action right there. Perfectly golden brown. There's not too many bubbles, which personally I feel like is a cop-out. So I'm pleased by this. All right, we look at our competitors. Looks a little dry to me. Looks a little too crusty, well done. And we didn't ask for that. So, again, this one's looking more appealing. Let's dig in. All right, let's start here with the basket. Good pull, good crisp pull right there. Oh, that's not a bonus. Let's taste it. Savor the flavor, guys. Savor the flavor. Cheese, spectacular. Golden brown, chewy. Not a solid pull, but it's good. Let's try the competitor. Again, it's just dry. It's just so dry. Ooh, maybe not. I got nothing. I got nothing here. Tastes a little cheesy. The Roni it's there. The spice is coming through at the end, but it doesn't wet my whistle, you know. All right, guys, so for price, we got to give it to the basket on that one. I mean, look at that size of a pie for that price. Whereas the competitor, you paid way more for significantly less. When it comes to appeal, again, I got to give it to the basket. What would you rather? That pie that looked glorious or one that looks like it's been left out for days? Easy answer. And then lastly, we're going with taste. Now, the basket one didn't blow me out of the water, but for that price, I think it tastes amazing. After much deliberation, the results are in. And the North Shore Institution did not beat the basket. If you have a local Tri-Town eatery that you think can beat the basket, send in the name of the location and the food item we should try. Even better, if you or someone you know is interested in being a special co-host in an upcoming segment, send in the name to the Morning Update.
Well, that's all we've got for you this week.
Today is National Green Juice Day, so if you're feeling healthy, get some kale with celery and make a delicious smoothie.
Have a fantastic weekend, Masco.